Hey, beautiful people, I'm Pragadesh, and today we are going to talk about the topic different definitions but similar concepts. Despite the global buzz around the Internet of Things, there is no single universally accepted definition for the term. Different definitions are used by various groups to describe or promote a particular view of what IoT means and its most important attributes. Some definitions specify the concept of Internet of Things or the Internet protocols, while others, perhaps surprisingly, do not. For example, consider the following definitions. The Internet Architecture Board IAB defines Internet of Things as a trend where a large number of embedded devices employ communication services offered by the Internet protocols. Many of these devices, often called smart objects, are not directly operated by humans but exist as components in buildings or vehicles or are spread out in the environment. IEEE Communications Magazine defines the Internet of Things as a framework in which all things have a representation and a presence in the Internet. More specifically, the Internet of Things aims at offering new applications and services bridging the physical and virtual worlds, in which machine to machine communication represents the baseline communication and enables the interaction between things and applications in the cloud. The Oxford dictionaries describe Internet of Things as an interconnection via Internet of computing devices embedded in everyday objects, enabling them to send and receive data. All of the definitions describe scenarios in which network connectivity and computing capabilities extend to a constellation of objects, devices, sensors, and everyday items that are not ordinarily considered to be computers. This allows the devices to generate, exchange, and consume data, often with minimal human intervention. The various definitions of IoT do not necessarily disagree, rather, they emphasize different aspects of the IoT phenomenon from different local points and use cases. However, the disparate definitions could be a source of confusion in dialogue on IoT issues, particularly in discussions between stakeholder groups or industry segments. Similar confusion was experienced in recent years about net neutrality and cloud computing, where different interpretations of the term sometimes presented obstacles to dialogue. While it is probably unnecessary to develop a single definition of IoT, it should be recognized that there are different perspectives to be factored and discussions. So that's all for today's session. Until the next podcast, this is Pragadesh signing off.